Hey guys, what's going on? It's Eli, back with another review video, and of course, continuing on reviewing the Harry Potter films. The Harry Potter review marathon is still continuing, and now we've come to the fourth installment, The Goblet of Fire. Yes, so, I don't know, many people, it's do and do not like this, it's mutual for this film. I don't know, but I think it's pretty good. And I think my mom stated it's her least favorite. I don't know. But I enjoy it. I thought it was pretty good. So, the story. The fourth movie in the Harry Potter franchise sees Harry, once again played by Daniel Radcliffe, returning for his fourth year at Hogwarts School of Witchcraft and Wizardry along with his friends Ron, once again played by Rupert Grint, and Hermione, once again played by Emma Watson. There is an upcoming tournament between the three major schools of magic, with one participant, I think I said that right, selected from each school by the Goblet of Fire. When Harry's name is drawn, even though he is not eligible and is a fourth player, he must compete in the dangerous contest. So, the fourth installment, the Goblet of Fire, again, I think it's not that bad. I think it's pretty good. And especially because this is where we really get to see more of Voldemort in this. Especially because, I can tell, even in the third film, they kind of took a break from Voldemort, showing up or something like that. But this is where, it picks up with Voldemort appearing and so on. Again, with the return of, say, Daniel, Emma, Rupert, Michael Gambon, Tom Felton, also Alan Rickman, Bonnie Wright, Gary Oldman, who makes one small appearance as Sirius Black, Maggie Smith, and Robbie Coltrane, and also Lucius Malfoy returns in this, once again played by Jason Isaacs, the Weasley family, Matthew Lewis, David Bradley, the Weasley brothers, the list goes on, and new faces that come in. The ones that are part of the Goblet of Fire, the tournaments, which of course being, say, Victor Crumb, and also, she kind of slipped away. Oh, here she is. And Clemence Posey, if I said her last name right, she plays Fleur. It's not showing her full name, but her, and of course Cedric Diggory, played by, of course, Robert Pattinson, before Twilight and even before, say, Batman. He was in Harry Potter, so, and also, it's where, and also, Mad-Eye Moody makes his debut in this, and played by Brendan Gleeson, and spoiler alert, because throughout the film, Mad-Eye Moody was actually, not Mad-Eye Moody. It was somebody disguised as Mad-Eye Moody, which being, of course, again, spoilers, Barty Crouch Jr., played by David Tennant. And this was right before he would go on to be the 10th Doctor in Doctor Who. Literally. It was after this movie he went on to be Doctor Who. And you know what? Because even though Barty Crouch Jr. was in disguise as Mad-Eye Moody, well, Barty Crouch Jr. managed to pull off pretending and acting like Mad-Eye Moody, his personality and interacting with the other characters, etc. Of course, we do see the real Mad-Eye Moody as he was locked up in a chest, And also, another cast member in this, the father of Barty Crouch Jr., played by the late Roger Lloyd Pack. Who would also be in Doctor Who as the creator of the Cybermen in another Earth, and would also be in that sitcom British show, The Old Men, I remember watching that along with my parents. We all enjoyed that show. And also, there was also Victor Crumb's father, played, Igor, played by Pedrick Bellick. Am I saying his last name right? I don't know. Then there was also this tall woman who Hagrid had a crush on, played by Frances D. Latour. And then also the debut of Cho Chang, played by Katie Lang. I think I said that right, yeah. Then there was also this one character that kind of got Harry and Hermione and others on their nerves. Rita Skeeter, played by Miranda Richardson. Yeah. She got some of the characters on their nerves, definitely, and she was like responsible, like taking pictures of the headlines and newspapers and so on. Some of the stuff that was in this movie, they're really great. Like the action-packed sequences from, like, say, when the Dementors, not Dementors, the Death Eaters attack, the tournaments from, like, say, with the mermaids and the dragon, and gosh, the one dragon that is chasing after Harry, it's like that dragon was so desperately wanting to kill Harry. But of course, Harry defeated the dragon and got the golden egg, and opening the golden egg, it just makes this shrieking sound, but it has to be put underwater. And that sequence with Moaning Myrtle, she appears for her second and last time in a Harry Potter film. Like, that's the last we see of her. But yeah, you have to put it underwater, as I was saying, and it's mermaids singing. And of course, that's when, of course, we come to the mermaid sequence. And then also, like some funny moments here and there. Like, I remember when, like, one sequence, Severus Snape is keeping an eye on the students to have them, focus on schoolwork, and, even say when he does his sleeves and he does this to Ron Harry, like, it's a funny part right there. Even my mom and I laugh at that all the time. It's funny. Like, even Snape, he acts serious. Hey, that's a funny moment for him. Even say when everybody's kind of hating on Harry because, he's too young to be part of the tournaments and so on, but it turns out Mad-Eye Moody, it wasn't really Mad-Eye Moody, but Barty Crouch Jr. put his name in the Goblet of Fire. And there's a bit of a flashback. Harry, like, what's the name of that thing that Dumbledore has in his office? He puts his face in the water, and I forget the name of it. I do apologize. Well, when I get up to reviewing, say, the Half-Blood Prince, etc., then I'll probably remember the name of that thing by then. So, and one of the last tournaments that they have, of course, is, of course, the maze, the hedge maze, and so on. And that's when, at one point, it's all up to, Cedric and Harry. They come face-to-face with Wormtail once again. That's right, Wormtail. I'm really sorry. That name slipped out of my head. Once again played by Timothy Spall. Avada Kedavra, because this is where in the Goblet of Fire, this is the debut of the curse spell, Avada Kedavra, the death curse, the death spell, and so on. I almost forgot to mention that annual ball at Hogwarts. I forgot about that part too. There was that, and also, there was like a bit of a rock and roll band, like the Wizarding World's own rock and roll band is in this. And also, Voldemort is where he fully makes his debut in this, like, he's actually right there, and this time Voldemort is played by Ralph Fiennes. Yeah, I think I said that right. And him and Harry coming face to face again, and, they have a little, battle, Harry says Expelliarmus, Voldemort, Avada Kedavra, but then the ghosts of Harry's parents and Cedric, because Wormtail killed Cedric by Voldemort's command, all the ghosts show up, and this caretaker at the cemetery, he was killed by Voldemort at the beginning of the film, but his ghost shows up, and they distract Voldemort while Harry, he gets the trophy or whatever. They return, and even a little bit later, Mad-Eye Moody is revealed to be really Barty Crouch Jr., a funeral for Cedric Diggory, and everybody who's part of the tournaments all go home, and the movie had a nice ending. Even though it was a bit sad, it still had a nice, happy ending, But with all that being said, Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire, I think, was a pretty good, Harry Potter film in the franchise. And of course, after that, we all know what would come next. Like, it gets more darker and darker with the fifth film, and from there on. So yeah. And how do I rate the Goblet of Fire? Good question. Well, why not say 8 out of 10 stars. 8 out of 10 stars for Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire. What did you guys think of the Goblet of Fire? What'd you think of my review? Leave comments, and give this review a like as always. So with that being said, thank you very much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed my review of Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire. More reviews coming your way. They're gonna be awesome. Keep looking forward, and I'll see you guys in the next video/review. And of course, continuing on with the Harry Potter review marathon. Up next, The Order of the Phoenix. Take care, and peace out.